My sister's wedding is over and I'm still not over the hangover. I'm still in the mood of dancing around. So after the wedding was done, my cousins were going back to their respective study places, and so to wrap it all up, we decided that we would do a sleepover because every time my cousins come over, we always do a sleepover. That's so precious to me. And so we decided that we would do a sleepover at one of my other cousin brother's house, and he planned on getting pizzas and everything, and we decided to watch a horror movie. And with the horror movie thing, I'll tell you the name of the movie that we watched. Its name is Gonjiam Mental Asylum, which my brother recommended. It's a Korean movie, and damn, that's very scary. Very, very, very scary. I was literally having my hands covering my face the whole time and watching it. I don't know, there's something about watching a horror movie through the space between your fingers because that just makes you feel very comfortable, and I don't know, I just can't watch a horror movie with my bare eyes, so I always watch it like that. It kind of makes me feel very safe. I decided that I would do a little skincare kind of thing, so I brought sheet masks with me. I have these little tablets where you just put some rose water or some cucumber water on top of it, and then they just rise up and become a sheet mask. So this is me applying sheet mask to my brother, and the sheet mask turned out to be too dry because I hadn't put enough rose water in it for it to bloom well. I made it too dry, and now all the preparations were made. Like everything was done. It's like I'm telling a story right now. Yeah, so we had the pizzas, we had everything, and we ran out of pizzas because we ate like pigs. And we asked our older brother to bring some chicken rolls, and these are my favorite chicken rolls. I love them so much. They just taste so good. And now finally we were watching the movie very intensely and seriously, and one of my brothers like, tomorrow's Vishal's birthday, right? And we straight up looked at him, and then we looked at our brother, and thankfully that brother had his headphones on, so he did not hear anything that we were discussing about his birthday the next day. We started panicking because it was 10 o'clock and we had to get the cake. Two of my brothers rushed to get the cake, and we had to pause the movie again. I don't know when. We literally watched the movie in parts. Like, we were literally pausing it so many times and bickering and talking so many times that we couldn't even watch the movie very seriously and intensely that we're supposed to. At this point, I literally felt bad for the movie because it just lost its intensity. It just lost its horror touch, and it wasn't scary anymore. And so we waited for our brothers to bring the cake, and as soon as they came, we started the movie again and waited till 12 o'clock to cut the cake. And the clock struck 12 and the movie was still left. We paused the movie again. I can't believe the amount of times we have interrupted this movie. And when the movie was done, we decided that we would watch something less scary or something to lighten up our hearts because we wanted to forget about the movie. So it was already very late and we all had to wake up early because some of my cousins had to go back. They had to leave early. So we decided that we would just chit-chat for a while and then go to sleep. And while chit-chatting, imagine what we talked about. We were talking about real-life horror incidents that happened to us. We were supposed to lighten up the mood, not talk about horror stuff again. But surprisingly, we were so tired that we all just went to sleep.